Yeah, I just wanted to hop right in here to my reaction on Far Cry 6 Lost Between Worlds. I'm guessing this is some DLC for Far Cry 6 or whatever. But I just want to kind of start the video by giving some of my, a brief, like, a brief, like, summary of my thoughts on Far Cry 6 as a whole. I played the game. I didn't finish the final boss. I'm like right at that stage where I'm gonna be taking him on. But I'm just kind of running. I was just kind of running around doing like side missions and stuff at the minute. But I like Far Cry 6 okay. I didn't quite enjoy it as much as Far Cry 5, but it's a decent enough game. I know a lot of people complain that it's like checklist gaming at its absolute worst. And, my response to that really is it doesn't bother me, like, overly too much the way it seems to a lot of people, just because, like, I think to myself, like, what is the alternative, there's that balance in games where you have to sort of keep the identity of that game, but, try to also add and innovate new things with each iteration of the game, if that makes sense. So it's kind of a real balancing act. It's like if you take away too much of what makes Far Cry, then you're gonna have a different game. So yeah, that's kind of my brief thoughts on that checklist gaming aspect of it. But yeah, the game is decent enough. It's there's a lot of weapons to find, a lot of sort of collectible things. I like the little charms that they added to the guns. I know that's not much, but it's pretty cool. It adds some, treasure hunting elements, more treasure hunting elements to the game. And I quite like the setting of the game. I wish they would have kind of went more into like, uh, the politics of it in a way, like the way like the communists are like affecting their people as a whole. I know they do touch on that, of course, but I just wish that they would have sort of just went all out on that idea. But in terms of like story, it's pretty garbage in terms of story. But that's not why I play Far Cry. I kind of just play it to switch off and kind of kill a bunch of bad guys. I also think that the idea where they put the cure into the tobacco is just absolutely dumb, because we all know that tobacco causes like a lot of different diseases and stuff like that. So the fact that they're putting some kind of cure chemical into tobacco is just too outlandish for me to buy into. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of my brief thoughts on the game. So we're gonna hop into this now, the DLC. I know they had one where you play as Voss and all the different bad guys from the Far Cry series already. This Lost Between Worlds is actually the first time I've even heard that they're doing another expansion for the game. I just saw the trailer pop up again and thought I'd, kind of react to it and give my thoughts. So, yeah, let's hop into it. I do love like the beach parts of Far Cry 6 as well. I think it's really nice. It's a nice, update to Far Cry 3 in terms of setting. Wow, so they're going really supernatural into it. That I'm not too crazy about when Far Cry does that, but I mean, I guess it worked in Bloodlines and stuff, but this seems very outlandish.
Oh no, I need to get out. What even is this place?
Damn, where did she end up? How did she end up here? Some Doctor Strange shit going on? These enemy designs are not very appealing to me. They just look kind of generic. Here's some people to shoot, here's some objects to shoot kind of thing. It's whatever. Faceless goons. These guns are crazy too. I wonder what this, kind of power is here that she's sourcing. It's all these kind of crystals added in there in the design. That's Kind of strange.
You said we both get out of here.
Did you lie? I'm sorry, but this isn't over.
Starting at $20, huh? Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. Like I said, I just kind of seen this pop up and thought I would give my thoughts on it and kind of Far Cry 6 as a whole. But yeah, I don't think I'll be playing this, to be honest. It just looks kind of too out there for where the game is for me. I know that's probably maybe appealing to some people. I didn't like it when they did that with Assassin's Creed Valhalla either, which yeah, I don't like Assassin's Creed Valhalla as a whole, but once they started going really supernatural with that, I just kind of checked out at that point. So I think it's going to be kind of the same with this. This has sort of a interdimensional Doctor Strange feel to it for me, which I'm not crazy about in this sense. I do like Doctor Strange, of course, but I don't really feel like this is gonna do it for me in terms of wanting to play more Far Cry 6 at the minute. To be honest, the graphics don't look ugly or bad or anything like that. I just feel like this setting is kind of I'm not willing to suspend my disbelief enough for this character to be going into this world. I don't know how they're gonna pull that off, but yeah, I mean, what else can I say? It's these expansion packs don't bother me too much. In terms of a lot of practices that game developers take with DLC these days, and in terms of extra content, these are just kind of there if you want them. You don't have to buy this in order to enjoy the full package of the game or anything like that, and it's not tied into progress or anything like that. So it's like if you want more Far Cry 6, it's there. It doesn't bother me that they do that. You know, but in terms of like purchasing and playing this, I don't think I'll be doing that unless there's a huge sale on it and it's really cheap. But yeah, I have no real interest in that, to be honest. Good job that you're keeping up, like working along with the game until Far Cry 7 inevitably comes out. But for me, I think I'll take a pass on this one, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this. Yeah, like I said, don't think I'll be playing it, but I just wanted to check it out anyway. So yeah, see you later.